brief tour of the kaivac, it's time to cover the basic kaivac no-touch cleaning process for cleaning most surfaces. We use the letters in the word SIMPLE to describe this process and to help remember each of the 6 steps involved. Starting with the letter S, we set up the kaivac for cleaning. First, make sure to put on the proper safety equipment. Next, fill the water tank with the garden hose or the kaivac fill hose. Add 2 capfuls of Kai Dry to the water tank. This will help prevent water spotting and reduce drying time. Next, we'll set up our chemicals. Kaivac provides 2 different chemical injection systems, one that's built into the kaivac and another one that is available as an accessory. If you're using the standard built-in chemical injection system, select the appropriate chemicals for the job and remove the cap and attached hose from the bottle. Using the measuring chart on the side of the chemical bottle, select and insert the appropriate metering tip. Make sure the tip snaps snugly into place. Screw on the cap and hose. If you plan to use a second chemical as well, pull out the second hose provided and repeat the process. Kaivac's alternate chemical injection system is called Quick Draw. This innovative at-gun chemical injection system makes no-touch cleaning practical and really fast in small restrooms. If you're using the Quick Draw system, slip on the belt, attach the molded holster to the hook and insert the gun. Follow the same metering tip prep as the standard built-in chemical injection system and put the chemical bottle into the holster. Now proceed to the work site. Normally, when cleaning restrooms, your kaivac should be left outside of the room. However, for the purposes of this quick start video, we have placed it just inside the restroom door. For systematic step-by-step training on restroom cleaning, make sure to watch the supplied restroom cleaning training video. Plug your kaivac in, unwrapping the cord lasso style. Make sure the GFCI is lit. At this point, you may want to perform an optional high dusting. If so, you will use the exhaust port. Remove the muffler hose from the exhaust port, insert the gray blow hose and twist to tighten. Attach the narrow blow nozzle to the other end of the hose. On the switch box, turn the back switch to on for a 300 mph wind blast and begin dusting. If you're using a kaivac that comes with its own blow motor installed, simply insert the gray cuff on the blow hose into the blow port. Repeat the same steps as the regular kaivac and turn the back switch down to blow. If you're performing this cleaning under restoration conditions, a dust mask may be necessary. If you should find it confusing to remember which of the 2 hoses on the kaivac to use for vacuuming or blowing, just look at the color on the cuffs and remember the phrase, black vac, gray blow away. Black vac, gray blow away. The next letter is I, which stands for injecting chemicals. Next, you will apply chemicals to the surfaces you want to clean. Each no-touch cleaning machine comes with a shutoff valve on the end of the spray line that makes it easy to connect and disconnect the spray gun and other accessories. To attach the spray gun, first check the spray line shutoff valve to make sure it's turned at a right angle to the hose. This removes the need to return to the machine to turn off the pump motor when changing tools, and also prevents water from leaking out of the hose while the pump motor is on. If pressure builds in the hose, simply turn the valve parallel to the spray line to relieve excess pressure. If you're using the Quick Draw system, turn the chemical switch on the switch box to the off position, turn on the pump switch, unwrap the pressure hose lasso style, and lay out the spray line before attaching the gun. Next, check to make sure the shutoff valve is at a right angle to the spray line, then connect the gun and turn the shutoff valve on. For low pressure chemical draw mode, pull out the nozzle like this. The chemicals are immediately available. Once the chemical has been applied, simply push the nozzle back in for immediate high-pressure cleaning and rinse. There's no need to wait for chemicals to be purged from the line. If you're using the standard built-in chemical injection system, on the switch box, you can use the chemical selector switch to choose between two different chemical supplies. To turn off the chemical flow, turn the switch to the middle. In this position, it's impossible to draw chemicals. Just turn the switch towards the chemicals you intend to use. Turn on the pump switch and lay out the spray line. Pull out the gun spray nozzle for low pressure and rotate it to the right for a pinpoint spray. Spray into a drain for 10 seconds until the chemical is seen. Next, rotate the nozzle all the way to the left for a fan spray. This over-rotation will often result in a wild fan pattern. To remedy this, simply rotate the nozzle back to the right until you have a good solid fan pattern. There are 3 very important but simple steps to remember for drawing chemicals through the line. Without these steps, the chemicals will not fill the line. 1. Make sure that the pump switch is on. 2. Turn the chemical valve towards the desired chemical. And 3. Set the gun for low pressure. Pump switch on, chemical valve on, and gun in low pressure. Pump switch on, chemical valve on, and gun in low pressure. Remember that wet cleaning is intended primarily for waterproof surfaces. In addition, it is always a good idea to test chemicals in a small area before first-time use. When the chemical application is complete, return to the machine and turn the chemical selector valve to the off position. Always purge chemicals in the low pressure nozzle position for approximately 10 seconds to avoid spraying chemicals into the air. Make good use of the remaining chemicals in the line by giving the fixtures and floor one more pass. M is for manual brush. If the area is particularly dirty, undo the convenient wrap and snaps and remove the brush. Scrub the floor, taking advantage of the sturdy side bristles that make cleaning corners and baseboards a snap. When finished, rinse the brush with the spray gun. P is for pressure wash and rinse. Pull the gun nozzle back into high pressure mode. Rotate it to the desired spray pattern and rinse from top to bottom. Return to the machine and turn the pump switch off. Point the gun and squeeze the trigger to relieve any water pressure still in the line. Lock the safety and set the gun down. If you're using the quick draw system, simply turn the shutoff valve at a right angle to the pressure hose to prevent accidents or leaking. Then, disconnect the gun and place it in the holster. The entire holster can be stored by simply hanging it onto a hook on the machine. L is for looping the spray line. Grab a towel and, using the right-hand rule method, wrap up the hose. This keeps the hose clean, keeps things tidy, and protects the muscles in your back. E is for extract and dry. Remove the wand from its holder. Choose the squeegee head with the rubber blades for wet pickup and attach it to the wand. Remove one loop of vacuum hose, attach the wand, and clean the area just around the machine. Now you can remove the remaining hose loops and place them down on a clean, dry spot. Even if you don't plan to move far from the kaivac, remove all of the hose in order to achieve maximum suction. Vacuum the floor starting from the machine. As you're vacuuming, listen for the suction sound. The sound indicates that you're achieving the best overall pickup. If the wand is too high or too low, you will not be able to vacuum effectively. Vacuum with a forward and backward motion for greatest efficiency. With the vac motor still on, turn the wand up and tap it. This will prevent dirty liquid from splashing or spilling out of the end of the hose and wand. Detach the wand from the hose and set it aside. Then, wrap the vac hose back onto the machine. Finish wrapping the vacuum hose up. Now you can turn off the vac motor. Replace the wand in the holder. For fast blow drying as needed, repeat the high dusting prep. Unplug the machine and wrap the cord using the right-hand rule method. There's a bottom hook on the post for minor adjustments. At the end of the day, suction out any remaining water from the tank. This drains the tank while rinsing the back hose at the same time. Remove the plug from the dump hose and empty the vacuum tank into a drain. Rinse out the vacuum tank when all tasks are completed for the day. The kaivac is ready to be stored for another day's cleaning. This concludes the basic quick start walkthrough for your new kaivac. For more in-depth information concerning hose and cord wrapping techniques, or to see complete tutorials for cleaning specific areas such as stairs, classrooms, hallways, and restrooms, watch the original kaivac training DVD, and you'll see why thousands of people across the world won't clean any other way. Kaivac, all surface, all building, every day.